Yeah, what's the word, Leroy? What's the word, Leroy? Hey, what's the word, Leroy? What's the word, Leroy? Hey. Yeah, what's the word, Leroy? What's the word, Leroy? Hey, what's the word, Leroy? What's the word, Leroy? Hey.
Welcome back to What's the Word, Leroy? Today we are talking about something that can make even the best educators break into a little sweat. Parent-teacher conferences, that sacred time of year when teachers, students, and families come together to talk about progress, or sometimes to survive 15 minutes of awkward silence. But here's the real question. Are we giving parents real feedback, or are we just giving them comfort feedback? Because there's a big difference between they're doing fine and here's what your child can do to grow. Parent-teacher conferences are the bridge between home and school. They're not just about grades, they're about trust, connection, and teamwork. When done right, conferences remind families that we're all on the same side. When done wrong, they feel like a performance review with a confused audience. Parents want honesty. They can handle it. They just need to know that our honesty comes from a place of care, not criticism. That's the sweet spot of real feedback. Let's talk about that phrase. They're doing fine. We say it to move things along, to keep the vibe positive, to avoid those tough conversations. But fine doesn't help anyone grow. It's the educational version of saying it's complicated. Instead, try being specific. Say, your child participates a lot in class, but I've noticed they rush through written work. Let's build some strategies to slow down and check for accuracy. That's real feedback. It's honest, it's constructive, and it tells the parent exactly what their child can do to improve. Now, being honest doesn't mean being harsh. We can tell the truth and still be kind. It's not about dropping bombs. It's about building bridges. If a student is struggling, lead with strengths first. Then share the area for growth and a clear plan to support it. Parents appreciate when they leave the conference knowing what's next, not just what's wrong. And don't forget to invite their voice. Ask questions like, what works best for your child at home? Or how can we partner better? Partnership is powerful. Preparation is everything. Don't wait until 5 minutes before your first conference to pull grades and think about talking points. I've been there. We've all been there. Gather data early. Have student work samples ready. And most importantly, know your narrative. What story does this student's progress tell? What moments can you highlight that show growth? When parents see that you know their child, their strengths, their quirks, their effort, they relax. They stop seeing you as a critic and start seeing you as a teammate. And here's the part that separates good conferences from great ones, the follow-up. Send a quick email a week later. Something simple like, thanks for meeting with me. I've noticed your child improving on that goal we discussed. That one message says volumes. I see you. I care. And we're still working together. At the end of the day, parent-teacher conferences are not about checking a box. Time equals 300 milliseconds. They're about connection. They're about honesty wrapped in empathy and feedback rooted in love. When we do them right, parents walk away not just informed, but inspired to keep partnering with us. So here's your challenge this week. Ask yourself, are you giving real feedback or are you giving comfortable feedback? Because our students deserve more than fine, they deserve growth. Thanks for tuning in to What's the Word, Leroy? If this episode made you rethink how you approach conferences, share it with your team before the next round hits the calendar. And remember, keep it honest, keep it kind, and keep building those bridges with families.
Yeah, what's the word, Leroy? What's the word, Leroy? Hey. what's the word? Leroy, what's the word? Leroy, hey. Yeah, what's the word? Leroy, what's the word? Leroy, hey. What's the word? Leroy, what's the word? Leroy, hey.